the fish.
Alright, here's the next obstacle. It is the fish. Oh, it takes one hit. Oh, it takes two hits. No, Mr. Wilson!
I like the Mr. Reverse way. You can reverse it.
The laser.
Once again, he...
Sorry, Meldon's having a frog party.
Oh man, and he just leveled up there. So you almost actually killed the frog that he was trying to.
Oh my god, people.
Oh my god, Glide wins restored. Oh my god, they found Stomp. What the heck? What is this?
This is fast grenade jump.
Oh, Razio fell! Oh no! Oh, Razio!
Hey there, everybody. We're back with the third match today, the final match of the day, which is going to be a singles match between Hydra, aka VG Bramble, and Chicken Supreme. On commentary, I'm Sigma. I'm joined tonight by Meldon. How's it going, dude?
Hello, I'm doing well. Very excited for this match.
Awesome, good to hear. Helping us out as well, we've got Richard carrying us on the restream as usual, and Shed and Curafel acting as the truck today, so this should be pretty good. So Meldon, we're looking at 3 seed versus 14 seed in this match. What do you think's going to happen? Is Hydra just going to tear away with this, or could we see something a little strange?
So I was talking with Hydra a little just before the race, and he hasn't been practicing very much. Said he's only touched the randomizer once in the last week. So we'll see if that has an effect. But I think Hydra's still a very skilled runner, knows a lot about the game and the randomizer. So I think there's a good chance that even with being a little rusty, he'll still pull a win off here.
Nice. Yeah, it could happen that way. We could also see some crazy stuff happen, like he could just miss a critical pickup. I'm honestly kind of surprised with how this tournament has gone so far, how many races have been decided on a single pickup miss. It feels like every second one, and even the 2 earlier today, both of them were one item that got missed in the same spot.
Yeah, it is kind of incredible how important a single pickup can be in the randomizer, and how often people forget something that turns out being very important.
Yeah. So while we are in a single elimination bracket for this tournament, because we didn't want to have an extended group stage or anything like that in this, testing tournament, basically, people may get eliminated quickly, but they go out leaving the legacy of the pickup they forgot. We already have the Elo Jiminy Memorial Keystone, the Terra Memorial Ability Cell, and I don't know what we're calling this new one, if it's the Glide Vault or something like that, but
I've heard that name starting to catch on, and it seems appropriate. We have the Stomp Cell, now we have the Glide Vault.
Yeah, the Stomp Cell. How could I forget that one? Alright, so we'll be starting relatively soon. So I've got to ask you, and I've got to ask Chad as well. First pickup of the game, what's it going to be?
I'm thinking grenade, and it's going to be a bash grenade seed early. No wall jump, no climb.
Oh boy. I don't think we've seen one in the tournament yet where they never get wall jump or climb, but they come up. They come up where you just get like grenade, bash, charge jump, and then basically the entire right side is open. We're now underway. We've got a quick little pause on Hydra's side to sync things up, and we are off. So this should be pretty good. We'll see if it's grenade. I didn't give a prediction myself. I'm gonna be boring, and I'm gonna say it's a keystone.
And it's a keystone. So
Yeah,
it looks like you were
cheating.
right.
It's by far the highest probability.
So good chance that we'll see both of them end up going to left glades. That does seem to be the most common path randomizer sends you on early in the game.
Yeah, it's less expensive in terms of items to get there, so it likes to go that way. But you know, you always get the curveball every once in a while, and this keystone is actually the the keystone you're supposed to pair up with one that you get out of Blackroot, and they're just gonna get almost to the door and then pick up climb right before the door, and then they're gonna jump down and watch the cutscene because they only have one keystone.
Or the especially strange seeds where this keystone will be paired with maybe the XP above the Frankie Walk, and they'll get wind restored and glide and have to go up there instead.
Dude, that one's so good. With a wind restored glide, it's just like a dead giveaway. It's like, I wonder where something could be. But I'm thinking we're gonna see the double keystone here. Although the dream's alive, it's just an experience pickup there. So, is it gonna be keystone? Or is it gonna be...
One last important pickup?
What is it?
It's a keystone.
What a letdown.
And we do see Hydra go down to the Fake Flippers XP. Chicken does the same, so they both know there's another keystone waiting for them there if they want it.
Yeah, not worth the time to altar, because they will not need that keystone unless one.
An early 1 XP.
Right, everybody hydrate. That's pretty good. You know, I do have to point out that I can't remember which race it was, but I think it was the doubles race where it was like really mean to them in general, and they never found the 1 experience, and I think that's why I think you need the 1 experience to balance things out. Okay, this is interesting. They both went mapstone first here, and they got the mapstone, so they don't have to revisit, so that's kind of lucky. But
yeah, very lucky this paid off.
Gamble.
I've taken to going to the left side here above wall jump first, more often than not, and I find that while sometimes you'll find that mapstone over there, you almost always end up returning. Ooh, Hydra going for this.
Mini iceless with climb.
Yeah.
Nice job. It's actually a little easier to do that with climb than it is with wall jump, because you just hold climb the entire time, and as long as you get the jump right, there's no timing of your second input. This, on the other hand, is harder, but he gets up there nicely, so...
Yeah, that's not a damage boost I like going for.
It's spooky as all heck.
But,
he's down
quite
to
easy
1.
with wall jump, but
I don't know if he's saved... Oh, he's got health regen now, so he's effectively at 2 health.
Yeah.
You can see the time save from that, because Chicken... I think he stopped for a little bit and like checked the ability tree, leveled maybe a couple things up, but he's pushing the rock instead of doing the climb deboost, which is, there's nothing wrong with that at all, because if you die to the climb deboost, that's just a horrible fate.
Yeah, we did see a save from Hydra right before going for it, so kind of aware of the risk.
Yeah. Okay, so hit the wall jump tree. I don't think we got anything useful from it. So the decision to make at this point is, do you go left glades or do you go to Blackroot now? Looks like Hydra, he altared out and he's staying up top. So yeah, he's gonna go left with these keystones. This gets to more pickups, but could potentially be a waste of time because he doesn't. You don't necessarily need to do left glades. You likely do, but going to a tree can be better.
Yeah, there's a lot of early pickups that are available there. Although it's probably a similar amount as you can get through all of BRB, just you get them much quicker.
Alright, now we're gonna see Chicken opt to leave wall jump with climb. This is actually probably the reason Hydra Altard will become apparent momentarily, because you can get out of here, but it is a pain. After you get past the Trojan log, getting past this next wall is kind of dumb. Also to note is Hydra placed a save in position to key dupe. I'm not sure if he's going to. He might have just been leaving himself the option to if he decides that, you know, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, he is at 3 keystones right now. Oh, and a grenade
showed up. So that's pretty cool. And another decision awaits him. Does he do Blackroot now or does he go to Charge Flame? Looks like it's going to be Blackroot, and I like this call.
Yeah, unlikely, but maybe you get a charge limb pickup somewhere in Blackroot, and you can go to charge limb later and just go right through the ceiling.
Yeah. Or, you know, you end up getting enough keystones to finish up left glades without having to key dupe, and then you can just, you know, go over top and not have to spend that time coming up from underneath. So yeah, good decisions from Hydra so far. Chicken's doing very similar things. He didn't have too much trouble climbing out of wall jump. He just did a quick damage boost to get up there. So he will be finding Grenade here shortly. We'll see if he goes for the Elo Jiminy Memorial Keystone climb strat. I don't think he will. Hydra didn't even try it. Oh, he is going to try it. This is so freaking hard to do.
So it looks like he doesn't know about the micro ledge that was found.
There's a micro ledge there?
Yeah, so just last night, Covert Muffin found a micro ledge there that allows you to do that from the left side to the right side there much more easily.
Man. You know, I never knew that there were so many micro ledges in Ori until the randomizer started getting more popular.
At this point, it seems like there's a micro ledge on every wall, every surface.
Yeah, man. I gotta know about that, because that could save so much time, because that trick's just terrible.
I think given the micro ledge, you can add it into the standard logic set.
Oh, God, no. It's like, yeah, this is a totally legit casual strat that I didn't know for months. Seems good. So both players are progressing through BRB. I was actually kind of looking at Chicken's screen. I don't know if Hydra found anything, but I feel like he came through here pretty fast, so I feel like... No, wait, he did go over top. Now I remember.
He did, and he got the first XP, and it was a keystone. So he's up to 4 keystones now, and can go around to Charge Flame through Hologrove if he wants.
So Chicken skipped it, which is a decision that I can support, because that pickup takes so long to get when you only have climb. But Hydra being thorough, and I can kind of speak to, you know, we know Hydra's execution in this game is really, really good, and because of that, he would be favored to win the match. And in that kind of situation, it makes a lot of sense to be very thorough, because you can say, well, I'm awesome at this game, so I can just carry the late game with my, like, really good movement and my tendency to not die very much. And then all I need to do to make sure that I win is make sure there's not some silly one-off early on that's dash, so he's just going to check everything.
Yeah, and given that Hydra is such a skilled runner of Ori, if there is a pickup that's dash or bash or something, that's a very big advantage for Hydra to get that as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Chicken's doing well too, though. Like, he's very close to Hydra here, and he placed a very good save so that this fall was not quite so tragic. And he's gonna grab just some experience. So this has kind of been. I think they got Grenade, but then it really slowed down after that. At this point, I'm really feeling like that Grenade pointed at Charge Flame. I support the decision to go Blackroot first, but I think our next progression item is going to show up in the Charge Flame area.
Yeah, I'm thinking either the XP pickup below there, or maybe the plant could have something.
Although, that said, they do have enough keystones to just go to the Spirit Tree, which means that Grenade, Climb, all of Grotto is in the pool right now, so we could be on Climb Grenade for quite a lot longer, as they have to comb through that area.
So Hydra missed falling onto the platform to get this ability cell, and has to reload from the dash tree. Try number 2 is successful, and it's just XP.
This is the sad reality of having a bunch of stuff open to you. Now I'm going to check the map stone here. This is a sequence break, so it'll tell him, well, nothing, because it's just a keystone. Keystones are good to have. He's up to 5 now, so he'll be comfortable, I think, going through the door to the Spirit Tree without duping.
Hydra does now know that if he wants to go through every door in the game, he will get dash at some point.
That's a good read on the logic there.
Probably not the most useful thing. And
going for the micro ledge, gets in there pretty quickly. Nice.
Yeah, second try. Chicken also going for the Crusher sequence break, and looks like also heading down to Res Hill now.
Did Chicken check the bottom of the rain room? I don't think he did, right?
The ability cell?
Or did he do it while I wasn't looking?
I wasn't paying attention either.
Alright, I don't think he did. And I support this decision as well, because like I said, with Hydra checking those things, I think it's the right call for Chicken to skip them. I think it's the right call for Chicken to, you know, cut some corners and try to just, like, you know, get a little lucky. And that's not like a knock on Chicken's skill or anything like that. I think it's just fair to admit that if it was like all skills, you'd say, okay, Hydra is going to win hands down. But with Rando, you can make decisions like this in how you route, and you can just take a game from somebody who might be faster than you just by making decisions like this, playing a little risky. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I think that those types of decisions can be very interesting to see out of the randomizer runners. Looks like the truck says that Chicken did not check that cell. So
I thought as much. And now I was talking about all of that. I don't know if Hydra checked the cell that Frankie breaks.
Ooh, dash!
Yeah, hold that thought. He got dash, and we didn't have to go through some long search to see the next thing. I think Chicken will find that very soon, but nice advantage for Hydra finding that a little bit quicker. I would assume that Hydra checked this Frankie stomps the thing, but we'll see if it's anything drastic. Just experience.
The truck says that Hydra did skip the Boulder XP.
Interesting.
Interesting considering how important that was in a seed we saw just earlier.
Yeah, it was Bash there, and one runner got it, the other one didn't. Now, okay, Chicken's heading back into Blackroot, so I think he's going to check the ability cell, the Terra Memorial ability. Wait, was this Terra? I can't even remember who's getting wrecked by this one. I think it was. He's going to check it now, which is fair. I mean, I would have been okay with him skipping it, but then again, you know, it could be Dash. He will find that soon, though.
And Hydra does return to the Boulder XP, so both runners making the decision to go back for these pickups that they had previously skipped.
Oh man, is Chicken going to go all the way around for this experience orb? He is. This is going to take a lot of time. So forget what I was saying about playing a little risky and skipping stuff. He's deciding to be thorough, which could work out. I mean, he could think, okay, maybe Hydra skipped this. Maybe Hydra's like, climb's terrible. Let's skip this. But we're going to be waiting on a couple platforms on Chicken's side. And Hydra is going super thorough. He's going up to the Raziel No / dash plant. This is if he has air dash, I think he can make it. Maybe not.
I'm not sure if you can make this without some other form of ability like double jump or glide to prolong your height.
Yeah, he's out of there. So he sunk a little bit of time into that. So that's going to be helpful for Chicken because he'll be able to find dash pretty soon and start catching up. But yeah, maybe if you had charge dash, you could cross that, like air dash, charge dash real quick to force yourself into the wall, but that would not even be in standard, so no worries on that count. And Chicken taking the fast rated dash rather than using the path over the spirit tree, so that's going to be good for him, but they're going to have to go to over the spirit tree anyways, so that may have just been faster in the first place. Maybe hoping for charge jump to just skip having to open that 4 key door. They do only have 6 keystones, so it can hurt to dump 4 of them into a door, but given that it's singles, you generally end up with more keys than in doubles, so that's it's a good thing.
Yeah, getting all of the pickups helps. And I would say that it's not too big a deal to end up having to key dupe later in the race, assuming you have some skills to help you along the way, whether you have Feather and Sorrow and don't have to do those spikes multiple times without Feather.
That would feel pretty bad. So Hydra is continuing to be thorough. He's going to check the valley entrance. He's going to go for this long grenade throw, looks like, and find some experience. So nothing paying off in those side paths so far, and he'll be working his way over into this grove / grotto / swamp area fairly soon.
And the seed is, other than dash, not giving them very much movement to work with.
Yeah, Really nice. Having dash grenade is pretty good though. You can't complain. Grenade, especially on your first visit to Grove, is awesome because you can just get so much stuff with it that would otherwise be a revisit.
Yeah, having to do revisits for some of the grenade pickups along the way and all the plants, especially in Grotto, can be a huge time sink. So I'm always very thankful to have grenade or charged flame early.
Yep.
Although I guess given they only have one energy right now, having charged flame early wouldn't be that useful.
No. Alright, so Hydra pulling the lever. I do believe that with the platform lowered up there, you can dash glide over to the other side, but it's a very tight input. You have to jump out of it very late to actually make it, and that may or may not be worth doing. We might see him try it once and then move on, or we might see him just say, whatever. Let's see what we got. He's going for it, and he's too low. I'm not even sure myself if you can make this. Somebody just told me that you could, and I believed them.
I know you can make it if you raise the platform back up, but
yeah,
of course,
that
involves
that's
a lot
the
of
true
work.
stuff of nightmares because you have to break the spider sack and then lower it and then come all the way back through swamp to get to it. But I'm pretty sure I put that path into expert because I'm a bad person.
That sounds like the type of path that belongs in expert.
Oh, Hydra! Okay, it's fine.
Thankfully, he does have a little bit of health right now and recovers. But yeah, once you've used your air dash, it's very hard to make any recovery movement in the air right now.
Oh, Chicken's going for this climb. Maybe he hasn't leveled air dash. Okay, now he's just gonna level it. That will make this about a bazillion times easier. Stomp at the 5th energy. That's pretty darn good. I was thinking that we're going to be starved for a little while, having to maybe go all the way down to Gumo's hideout to get something, but the Seed's being pretty nice with just giving them some good abilities. At this point, all that you really need is just Bash. Feather would be awesome, but with just Bash, I would expect to see maybe Hydra start going for some plays and skipping stuff.
Yeah, as soon as you get Bash here, it really opens up all of the rest of the pickups. I guess combine that with getting Charge Dash.
Hey, girl. Getting this cutscene out of the way is worth it. There's, it's way too much effort to skip, the 5 times you're gonna have to skip it, and he doesn't have Bash, so he can't skip it, especially not in this direction.
Yeah, I don't even know how you would go about trying to do that. That frog is not in a very useful position.
Now, also to note, I do believe that neither runner has picked up a second mapstone yet, so they're going to have to potentially revisit 4 mapstones later on.
Yeah, they've now ended up having to pass over the BRB and now this Iceless map.
Now we got Hydra. He's going over to check the health cell at the start of Horu fields. I really like this decision, especially because he has Stomp. It's very fast, and there's a mapstone, so that's pretty good. And okay, this is interesting. Looks like he's gonna get the teleporter, or at least open this area up. I was actually thinking of this as he was going up here. I wonder if it's just worth it to grab this teleporter so that you have a fast teleport to Horu later, because it doesn't take super long to get. But this next part will be a little difficult. Getting past this,
yeah, with the amount of health
turret
that
with
Hydra has.
climb. Although, I mean, he has dash. He should be able to outrun. Yeah, that was really clever actually. He baited the laser to start shooting on the far right, and then dashed past it, so it wouldn't be close to him as he was climbing the wall. And he's gonna get this teleporter, and then just head out of here back to get fill in that mapstone probably.
Does dodge the Baneling on the way back.
I was a little nervous, honestly. Thing will one-shot him. I was like, oh, the no save.
Yeah, not saving on that
entire area.
teleporter.
Isn't the same?
I think
there
there we go. I think I would have made the decision to save on that teleport.
I'm not sure if he was at a partial energy or full energy. I probably would have opted to go like to the teleporter and then let's save after I got off of it using my energy up. But he puts in the map stones, just experience, so nothing exciting there yet. And he's going to continue to the Thornfelt Swamp teleporter, and then head, I guess, through Swamp and down to the Grotto teleporter. Getting all of his teleporters early is nice. He'll have an easier time revisiting once he finds some better vertical movement.
I haven't noticed. Has Hydra gotten Charge Dash yet?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Not that it would do very much because he has 1 energy.
But yeah, I suppose
yeah.
you would need a second energy to get over to the Stomp Cell.
I think if you do it off the Swarm in the right position, or if you lure the Frankie, you can get close enough to do it, but you can't do it off the Slimes.
Yeah, it's a lot more work.
But I think we would have at least seen a rocket jump into realizing that he doesn't have energy or something like that if he had Charge Dash, so I just don't think he has it yet.
It's been mostly XP pickups and none of the big XP pickups that you'll sometimes see in the randomizer. So they're, I think, both running a little low on ability points.
Yeah, not seeing too much just yet. Oh no, he's gonna have to. Yeah, he accepts his fate and he just walks straight into this cutscene because he has no energy. Oh, as chat's pointing out, Hydra skipped the grenade pickup to the right again, so he has a grenade.
Oh, that is
Chicken check it.
True.
Chicken's checking it. What is this? This is big. Focus your eyes on that top left screen.
59 experience.
Feels bad.
Hydra having a little trouble getting the Sit Shoot Shark to actually shoot this. There we go. None of the runners, of course, have spent any time practicing that puzzle because you can just skip it with a quick rekindle.
Yeah, you normally skip it. Second energy cell, fine. Oh, check the drainless cell. Okay. He realizes, he's like, I want to go back, and then he just dashes. Oh, check it.
No!
Why?
Hydra was so thorough about pickups earlier, and now has missed 2 that could have been something important.
I was so sure he was going back to check it, and that, like, why else was he dashing to the spikes? It's just experience. He knew it was just experience.
Did Hydra not? No, Hydra did skip the lasers here. All right.
Yeah. Chicken is living life on the edge, using that health regen to its fullest effect. Hydra grabs an ability cell from the iceless area. And he's going to go back up to grab this plant, I think.
Yeah. Does remember to get this pickup, which is a Spirit Flame upgrade, which is very useful in the early game.
So the runners are very close to each other right now, and they've both skipped different things, all of which were unimportant. Oh, Chicken died. He probably won't go back for that plant. I don't imagine he'll care about a Spirit Flame upgrade. I'm wrong. Sorry.
I think because he can do it during the cutscene playing, he chose to do it again.
I guess especially if he wants to go up to Iceless here, doing this without being able to see kind of sucks. Hydra's going for some Spirit Flaming through the Death Gauntlet here, just tearing things up. Energy Cell. Okay, he's getting close to being able to open the doors. That's going to be nice. He's luring this Frankie over here to stomp the floor, but he is stomped, so he could do it too. He just doesn't want to work. He didn't get the experience in the top left. He just got the one in the water, and he was like, yeah, I'm out of here. So this is kind of a little odd, I think, from Hydra, because he was being super thorough early on, and then now he's skipping a couple things here and there.
Let's see if Glide is in the vault.
Checking the vault. Experience. Is he going to go up top? I would not fault him for not. He's just going to let himself die. Okay, he is going to go up top. This is just horrible. It takes so long. Especially with Client. Well, at least he has dash to switch walls, but This
Yeah.
part is just
And
terrible with over.
With the Spirit Flame upgrade, it's not as bad as it
That's
could
true.
be. But still an awful section to have to do.
We've all had double jump appear before, but it's just a keystone this time. While he was doing that, I think Chicken checked the area below the teleporter in Grotto. He just got a keystone from the thing Hydra skipped in Death Gauntlet. And Chicken did find a map stone there, so that will be nice. When he drops into Gumo's hideout, he'll be able to fill in the third map stone. Or, I think he's on the third map stone anyways.
Yeah, I would, although the second mapstone was over at the entrance to Horror Field, so there's a chance that he didn't go over that far.
I think he did. I think he went to the health and just didn't get the teleporter. Anyways, we've got Water Vein in the vanilla location. So Hydra has that now, and Chicken did not do the glitch, so he'll clearly revisit that, but it'll take him a while before he picks that up.
And he
Very
gets,
useful extra double jump.
Yeah. So, although I suppose if he finds double jump somewhere in the double jump area, then he'll be very happy to have that.
Chicken acquiring his 4th energy cell. And he's going to be clearing out the mini-boss. And we're going to see Hydra check this left side. Also, lots of energy down in Grotto here. We'll see how much of this he opts to do if he's... Oh boy, okay, he's gonna he's gonna do the right part now. I don't think it's a bad idea to actually skip more of this left side in this situation though, because he can't get the pickups on the upper left side, and it's actually considered a sequence break to be over there, because in standard, doing any kind of weird cutscene glitches and or altaring to revisit Grotto is not considered necessary, so you will have some kind of way, bash grenade, charge jump, double jump, some kind of thing like that before you're expected to get anything on the left side there. So it's not too likely that one of those is over there, and that's really what he needs right now. He's grabbed the map stone from the mini-boss fight, so he'll be able to get his completely useless extra double jump as well shortly.
But still will be one mapstone behind Chicken, who could use the mapstone he's holding onto right now, maybe down by BRB, and see what the 4th map holds.
That's very true. So Chicken's heading down to double jump. We've seen a lot of the area cleared, so this is actually becoming a reasonable chance of a vanilla double jump. Do you think we're going to see it?
I'm hoping for it.
Would they do that? It's
Charge jump instead.
That's pretty powerful.
And with 5 health, you can get back out of double jump with this. We'll see if Chicken... Nope, Chicken chooses just Altar.
I like that decision. Check that thing, and because getting out of there takes a pretty long time. There's not even any pickups close. So he's going to now start checking places that you can go with charge jump. So I've got to ask you, in this situation, after having just found charge jump, what would you be thinking to do next?
I would probably go revisit some of the one-off locations that charge jump unlocks. Stuff, this light grenade door, the charge jump pickup above the wall.
Oh, Hydra's got a chair! Okay, we're fine. Health regen is the best.
But I think it's better to start clearing those out now that you've gotten that pickup. There's a good chance that the game gave this to you because it had placed something important there.
It's very true.
And that seems to be exactly what Chicken's choosing to do.
Yeah, we're seeing a different approach from Hydra. He's going to stay in Grotto and now use charge jump to clean it up. So this is going to be, I think, a key deciding point in the run. If there's something over in left Grotto, Hydra will probably get it faster, using some nice grenade jumps here and there to tear through this area. And Chicken might find something on the rest of the map. Like if this left Grotto is a bust, this is actually a pretty big time sink that could put Chicken in a great position. Or he might just come back and visit it right now, because it is quite a lot of pickups, so it'll be interesting to see what he chooses.
Yeah, Chicken did clear out, not all of, but a number of the pickups that are available over in the Glades area, now that he has charge jump.
Mm-hmm. You know, in this situation, not bad play is to just go to Stomp, because it's actually really fast to get in there. Charge jump, Stomp. You know, you can do that area quite quickly. You can pick up a tree, and you can check a couple pickups along the way, even turning in his map stone.
That's very true. Can also get all of the pickups in the area except for the water, given that you have Light Grenade, have Charge Jump, so you can collect a couple of those extra pickups in the area as well.
Alright, so we've got Hydra now doing the clean up of left grotto. Chicken will have to come back down to grotto because he does still need the water vein. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him teleport back there, check those top pickups, and then maybe he'll also do the left side, which Hydra is doing now. Might see a little bit of a trade here. If he opts for that, and Hydra might then ultar out of the left grotto and maybe clean up glades. So we'll take turns finding nothing. Okay, Hydra just experience, so nothing on the left side.
So Hydra got, I think, every pickup on the left side there except for the top left XP, the one behind the pillars.
That one would be really annoying to get with these abilities. You can see here on Chicken's side why visiting that 2 energy door is so much better once you have vertical movement. It's the one quick charge jump up and you're done. So Chicken finds the water vein. Oh, is Hydra going Ginso? This is I like this play. I didn't even think about this.
I don't know if I would do this. I think the problem with going to Ginso so early is
Stomp Cell. He wants the Stomp Cell.
Yeah. Oh, and it's bash!
Oh my gosh, that's big.
So at this point, I think everything on the map is open to Hydra.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have glide, but he doesn't need it, so he might just be in tree rush mode now already. And looks like he's going to the left, so that does appear to be his thoughts.
So we'll see how he decides to route these trees. I'm of the opinion that you should always knock out any of the one-off trees that don't have an event associated with them. So Stomp, Light Grenade, Feather, early on. So I agree with this decision to head to Feather. I'll see if I agree with Hydra's decision making after.
Yeah, I feel like we all get into this situation in Randomizer where you're like, oh man, I'm in go mode, let's go left. But it's actually faster to do Stomp or Light Grenade first. And I do this all the time too. I'm just like, alright, let's go to Feather, and then I get the teleporter and I teleport back. But you can completely skip one of those teleports if you just finish the right side first.
Yeah. I think it's still better than the decision to go to to actually go to Misty or Sorrow early.
Oh yeah,
but,
I mean, we'll certainly see him get Feather and then leave and come back, get some more trees, because you don't want to get yourself into Misty or Sorrow and check the events for no reason when you just end up finding the Sunstone at one of those other spots.
Ooh,
you did say pretty close.
Yeah,
that's nearly bad. You might see some double jumpless, fast stompless out of Hydra here. I don't think he checked the upper pickup.
No, he did not. And
oh god, there's no way he's making it to the cell like this, right? He's gonna try, but that was, if he makes it, oh man.
Oh wow! That was insane. I guess all that double bash practice Hydra's been doing paid off there.
What? He was so far away. That's amazing. Not that it would have mattered. Like, even if he had missed it, he would have just been like, okay, whatever. It's just a pickup that can't be the Sunstone, so he would have just left there. But no, that's super impressive nonetheless. He's gonna check the bottom of Valley. Maybe okay. This actually makes some sense because this stuff could be glide, and these pickups are super fast to check. It's like 3 pickups in like 10 seconds, or maybe 15 seconds if the frogs give you some trouble. But yeah, he checks these 3 pretty quick, and actually
finds Wind Restore.
Which would be nice if he had glide, but he doesn't. Meanwhile, on Chicken's side of things. He's not located Bash yet. He's going to the Stomp area instead. And this is a good decision, but we'll have to see when he decides to head over to grab that Stomp cell to find Bash, because every like moment he spends without it, Hydra's just opening a bigger and bigger lead. So Hydra, he's heading to Ginso here. This might be a full cleanup. Like he says, okay, maybe the Ginso escape will have the Sunstone, so I'll just do this and I'll do the escape and I'll go to Swamp that way. Double jump was just found by Chicken. I think that might have been Mapstone.
Yep, getting confirmation that was at map 4. So
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and that's an advantage Chicken has, having found that extra map or map stone. Not quite as big an advantage as having bashes, though.
He'll have to find Bash eventually. Double jump is kind of a luxury pickup at this point, but it will make Soro a lot easier if neither runner finds Glide. No Sunstone at Stomp, edging ever closer to the classic Forlorn Seed. Chicken's still checking things because, you know, he has not found Bash and he needs to check things until he finds it because, well, technically you could do the left side with these abilities, but it would not be very fun.
Surprised to see Hydra actually doing the redirect puzzle using the all skill strats, given that he has Bash.
You know, sometimes you just forget what's happening. You're in a rando and you have no idea what's going on after a while.
But there's also it is also possible to do a charge dash redirect in that puzzle as well. If you just push the block out of the way and then jump to the other side, you can knock the shot through to the wall. That's
Personally,
I think my favorite way of doing it.
Oh yeah, you like the C dashes?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of style. I'm kind of partial to bashing the shot down into the lower portal so it goes through the portal and then into the redirector thing. It's easier to do that on the first cycle.
Yeah, you can also, especially if you use a double bash, you can just bash the shot kind of up and then... Oh!
Feather!
So now one runner has Glide and the other runner has Wind Restored.
Oh, man. Hydra's had a big lead on having Bash, and he has, you know, a lead in progress, but Chicken could go and grab Bash. Like, he's very... And he found clean water! Oh, man. That's... He's gonna get it right
and
now.
he finds Bash!
What? 3 in a row! Glide, clean water, Bash. He's going to get so this... He just, like, rocketed forward with those pickups.
And he's
Holy
already
smokes.
been to Stomp, so this, there's, I think, still a slight advantage to Hydra in terms of progress. Oh,
That was
look at
so
that!
That was so sick.
That was very
I didn't even know there's a
stylish.
wall you could like climb on there. Hydra gonna do a key dupe here, and I bet you he's gonna grenade jump again at least once on its way through this puzzle. So here's actually a big determining factor here. Hydra is finishing through the portal. That's so good. That's so good.
But not having double jump through this part is very challenging.
Yeah,
Does get the hyperspeed.
nice. He's gonna charge dash this mini boss to death, and by that I mean he's gonna. I don't actually know what he's doing. He's just doing things. You have charge jump. You can one shot it.
Could also just jump on top and stomp him to death.
Yeah. We're just seeing a variety. That's like the, you know, variety approach to killing the mini boss. Just get a little bit of all the abilities in there.
Yeah. Very creative methods by Hydra right now. Oh, and Hydra's XP is perfect.
He can course skip. No, he
No,
No, he wants
Besides,
to.
he still wants to.
This is honestly probably faster, actually, to die rather than to do. Well, that's he has stomps. So, this is probably faster. I think this is faster.
It depends if he wants to go get the plant.
Yeah, but like even going and getting the plant, like he won't have to watch the cutscene twice, so I think that's worth it. Oh god.
Oh, and then he gets
ruined by 300 experience. Oh, that's so rude. He almost made it there too for the explosion to take care of business, but oh, that's tragic. So Chicken did not do the top of Ginso. He ulted at Bash and he's going to Light Grenade.
So we'll see if the we'll see if Hydra does the end of Ginso. Which I'm assuming he will.
He definitely will at this point. Like, he's committed this far, he's going to do it. So if Sunstone is at the end of the Ginso escape, Hydra's in a commanding position. But if it is not, I think Chicken may have managed to take the lead. He does not have the Valley Teleporter yet. Finds wall jump at the grenade tree. That's quite the place for it. But the Sunstone would have been better.
So how we've gotten now 2 skills from trees. We got charge jump from the double jump tree, and then we just got wall jump from light grenade.
Is this even randomized?
Maybe this is both limit keys and limit skills.
Charge flames hanging out on the Ginso escape. That's, real great. See, watch Hydra through the top part of this. This is not actually that easy. He's gonna double bash this shot a bunch because doing this without, like, double jump. He's even double bashing the lantern because he doesn't care. But yeah, that's actually a good way to get through. Doing that without double jump. It was just experience!
So I think this gives the advantage to Chicken now.
Yeah, because Hydra still has to go to Stomp and Light Grenade. And in that
And doesn't
time,
have Glide.
Yeah, Chicken will be at Feather by the time Hydra does those things, and Chicken has double jump and glide on him. That's huge. I thought for sure when Hydra found Bash and Chicken, did not for a while, it was just a huge advantage for Hydra, but Chicken swung things around, and Hydra's, thoroughness in checking the Ginso escape, kind of bit him here, but I can't fault him for that play because, just like I was saying, he can just save so much time on his great execution that, just making sure that Chicken can't gamble Ginso and steal the Sunstone on him might make sense, but he doesn't know that Chicken's just been on, like, a perfect collection spree in this time.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm assuming Hydra won't go back and revisit any of these pickups, but Hydra having a little trouble getting to the Stomp tree.
Yeah, knowing Hydra, since he already went left, I don't think is going to search after Stomp. I think he's going to go back to the left side. And he will not find Glide, and he will not find Double Jump, and we'll just see him go through with double bashes.
Yeah, I'm hoping he'll at least put in another map, and therefore get the Double Jump pickup.
Yeah, he could do that.
Although, taking a look at the tracker, Hydra's at 2 maps right now, and Double Jump was on Mapstone 4.
Oh,
so
man.
Hydra will actually need to put in 2 more Mapstones.
Chicken doing a nice first try Soro bash there. So he is into Soro. He's making a save, and we'll see. I think he's just going straight up. He can even break this with Climb Charge Jump, which is awesome. And really smooth movement through here. But you have Glide, so you could just be floating, but nonetheless, that Grenade Charge Jump stuff was really cool.
I'm guessing we'll see a key dupe out of Chicken, given that he only has 4 keystones here.
That's a smart play. This key dupe is very fast.
Yeah, if you have Glide, this is very easy.
You don't need to be careful about how you run into the spikes here. Unlike the Ginso key dupe, the area you can put keys into the door actually extends quite a ways out into the spikes. So you can kind of just run into them haphazardly, and you will not fail your dupe. It's just a habit of, like, how tight the Ginso dupe is that people edge into them like that.
Yeah. I think
Hydra
very few
double
people
bashing
practice
Soro.
this key dupe.
Yeah, it's not used anywhere but Randomizer. Well, no, that's a lot. It totally gets used in, like, at least at some point in all dungeons. I'm sure you duped here. And I think at some point in Oreo we probably duped there. I don't know, man.
I think
tree is
every key door has been considered a key dupe location in all dungeons.
Yeah, man. I bet if we could key dupe on the first door in Glades, we'd probably try it at some point, but that one's too hard. Okay, Chicken skipped the Sunstone. I like this play. It's dangerous, but he doesn't know he's ahead. I like it. I think he's going Climb right now. He's making the big plays.
So if Climb doesn't have the Sunstone, do you go to the Gumon Seal or do you go back to Sunstone?
You go Gumon Seal in that situation, I think. At that point, you kind of stop with like the crazy gambles, because if you're assuming that your opponent's playing conservative and you like make the gamble to skip Sunstone, then they'll have already checked it. So you're at that point just kind of losing anyways if you go to Sunstone. But if you just go straight to Gumon Seal, it could pay off. But Chicken might even go one step further, and he might leave Misty, because he knows how good Hydra is. He might leave Misty at Climb and just go straight to Forlorn, which would be absolutely nuts. In his position, I think I would opt to finish Misty, but I know a lot more about this race because I can see what Hydra's doing. Chicken doesn't have the liberty of doing that. But it's a play, and it might be the kind of thing where like he thinks that Hydra maybe found Bash first and has Glide and Double Jump and is just tearing the place through, and he's like, I gotta make some plays. But Hydra is, having a little bit of a struggle with Sorrow because doing this without Feather and without Double Jump is just really, really hard.
So is Hydra going to Sunstone first?
I think he could be going over the top.
Yeah, I think that's probably what he's doing.
Oh my gosh, that frog just warped out of the dimension. I totally saw it fall through that platform. Okay, Chicken got nothing useful at Climb, and he's gonna finish Misty now.
This could be a very close race if it turns out Sunstone's the important pickup, because it looks like neither of our runners is going there anytime soon.
Yeah, because Hydra's got this garbage Sorrow crap to do. His double bashing is like awesome, but it doesn't matter. This is so hard to do with like Glide Double Jump. It's just the worst, man. But Chicken making a really good play here. I think the decision to not like go completely loco and like leave Misty halfway and hope it's in Forlorn is really good in this situation. I think just the Sunstone gamble is nice. I really, really like the decisions that Chicken has made this game. Now Hydra, okay, is he gonna? He just brought the boulder up to debash this through? Yes, that makes sense. He's gonna get to charge with that.
I think he might still be trying to go up and still use the boulder to break the ceiling here. Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess he can do this and then he can go through the top route to Sunstone because he has charge jump and he has a lot of health. Oh god,
and he falls off the boulder.
He lost it. Oh man.
So there's actually
that all the way up.
There's an interesting, you can grenade jump up there. If you go to just below the lasers and you do... Oh!
No! You missed the double bash! Damn it!
But you can get a grenade jump to get you enough vertical height to get up past those spikes.
Okay, so you can do it even without double jump then. That's good to know. Chicken doing the Gumon Seal carry here. God. Dropping one double bash on this is just fatal. He's trying to get the boulder up past the lasers.
This boulder can be a little temperamental with double bashes.
Yeah. It's getting through. If he makes the Sunstone with this and Sunstone is there, he's still in this race. Because Chicken might go Forlorn first. Okay, he made it up.
Up?
This is huge. We're going to see what Gumon Seal is, and we're going to see what Sunstone is shortly after. Chicken putting in the Atsu's torch. Hydra. He's got his boulder. He's going to Sunstone. This is going to be tense. What are they going to be?
Wait, what's Hydra doing?
No, at least check the Sunstone, Hydra. Don't just go straight to C-Jump. What's happening? Does he not have an ability point or something? I can't quite see if he has an ability point or not. It was not Gumon Seal.
He doesn't have an ability point, and it wasn't the Gumon seal, so it's
He doesn't
either
have
a
an ability
Forlorn-
point. That's why he didn't check it. He didn't want to watch the cutscene. Oh my god. I actually... We're not even at the final escape and I've already lost my mind. Chicken is heading up to Sunstone, looks like, so we're gonna find out from him what it is.
So now Hydra can make the crazy play and not go to the Gumon seal, and this could work out.
Yeah. After this, I think Hydra would feel like he's behind. Like, this Soro has been a disaster and he knows it. Chicken has 6 ability points.
And with a sliver of health, Hydra makes it to the charge jump tree.
What does he decide to do now? Is he gonna try to make it back up to the Sunstone? He still doesn't have an ability point, though. He's out of there. It's time to just go to Forlorn Hydra. You know it is. That was a disaster. I want to see that teleport to Valley, and I want to see you go straight down. Although, okay, climb makes way more sense. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you go to climb
gamble.
first, and then you go...
climb first. Yeah, climb first. That's way smarter than what I was thinking.
Well, I guess we'll find out in a little while what's at the Sunstone, whether Hydra should have just watched that cutscene.
Oh man, I don't even know what to say. This race has been so insane. Hydra's still checking a couple things. He wants like glide or double jump could show up over here, so he's like, "Come on, let me just check a couple of these like 1-second pickups," and it's just crap.
Yeah, what? Glide could be any of the first couple pickups, the first 2 or 3 there.
It's gated now, but double jump could still be out here.
Yep.
So it does make sense for him to be picking up these things on the side, because double jump would help so much for Hydra. Unfortunately, it was like, what map? Was it map 4 that was double jump? I think so.
Yeah, it was map 4.
He's nowhere near any map stones. Alright, Chicken. Chicken approaching the Sunstone.
He does have an
50-50.
ability point.
Is it Sunstone? Or is it Forlorn? We had a vanilla water vein this seed, I just want to point out. That doesn't mean anything about there being a vanilla Sunstone or not, but I'm just saying. Could be there. And it's there. It was vanilla. This seed's not even randomized at all. There's like 2 skills and skill trees. Vanilla Sunstone, vanilla water vein. Just playing normal Ori.
That puts Chicken in quite a good position. He has all the trees, he has all the keys. He's headed to Horu.
There's like... I want to just rewind this to the part where Hydra was like tearing things up. He found Bash super fast. And go back to the moment where Chicken found... Like, what? He started it with...
Double jump,
glide?
clean water into... Or was it glide?
Yeah, he got double jump over in Swamp, and then he like came over to Grotto. He got glide, clean water, and bash on 3 consecutive pickups. That's like the most nuts thing I've ever seen in this tournament so far, I think.
This has been quite the race.
Yeah, not a nice seed either. Like, we're approaching the hour mark here. It flew by for me. I looked at the timer just now and I was like, is this, 45 minutes? And no, we're almost at the hour. Oh, Hydra getting crushed by some spikes. Not having double jump or glide is just so painful.
Yeah. Having to do all this by just judging the distances with air dashes and charge jumps.
Now, I will have to remind everybody that in the randomizer tournament, to prevent you from getting spoilers about the seed, you're not allowed to watch your opponent's stream, so Chicken has no idea that he's in the lead. All he knows is that Hydra has not finished yet. So he's going to be like... this is going to be like a high heart rate final escape. He's tearing through with some charge dashes right now. It takes a hit, he doesn't care. He's got tons of health, tons of energy. He even has charge dash efficiency, I think, so he can burn a lot of energy here. He's going to be really excited, I think, when he finds out he wins this race, because this was a a scary opponent, like very scary opponent in Hydra. Hydra is. I didn't even know what was happening down there.
I thought he was lost or something.
He died anyways, but that was so awesome.
We have gotten to see some very entertaining grenade jump strats from Hydra.
I didn't know there was a wall you could climb on to save yourself. I thought it was just spikes all the way down. Wow. Meatball, well, a little bit of damage boosting up the meatball corridor from Hydra there. Places a save. Good job, because you had like no health.
And it looks like
Still gonna check
Chicken.
this grenade thing. You want to double jump.
Looks like Chicken did not successfully grenade jump, but has successfully ended the game and is holding right.
GG, Chicken. That was really nice. This race was so exciting. Honestly, it was just going topsy turvy in my mind. Nice mini boss kill, just vaporizing that guy from under there. Fastest mini boss kill you can do, pretty much.
I suppose if you have a lot of energy and you have charge dash, you can just kind of blow right through it.
Hydra carrying his Gumon seal. We saw Chicken do this earlier. I believe it was just it was a key, but just a keystone. Sick iframe with the orb drop. Chicken, no nonsense. He's not going to Naru hop because he doesn't know that the race is so decisive in his favor. And with that, Chicken has won with a time of 56:54. Congratulations to Chicken on that one. Very nicely done.
GG, Chicken. What an impressive showing in this race. It seemed for a moment there was a couple pickups he might miss that were going to be very consequential, but his return visit through Grotto and the area around the Ginso tree, he got everything he needed.
Yeah, that was really, really quite nice. And I think this exemplifies why a randomizer tournament is so exciting. Because this happened before as well. What race was it in singles that was like a big upset? It was
the Shed Brynhold race.
Shed Brynhold, that's the one.
Where Brynhold made the bold decision to go to Forlorn, and it paid off.
Yeah, like that's what's just so awesome about this is, you don't know who's going to win, even in like a top seed versus kind of lower seed type scenario. It's easy for these huge upsets to just happen because, like, Hydra didn't even make any really wrong decisions or anything. He just did not find glide and did not find double jump, and that just really bit him because Soro is super hard without those abilities.
Yeah.
And then he didn't have an ability cell at Sunstone, which was super tragic because that was Sunstone and it would have saved them doing the second half of Misty. But I think at that point, it was kind of too little too late. He had dropped too much time trying to deal with the horrifying reality of Suro Pass without glider double jump.
Yeah, I still wonder if the right decision would have been just to watch that cutscene.
That's the grenade jump you were talking about, isn't it? That's
yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you can get this vertical ramp off the wall and it helps you get up here.
Well, I learned several things today. I learned about that grenade jump. I knew there was one, but I didn't know how to do it. I learned that there's apparently a micro ledge in that left glade spot, which I'll have to go find later.
There's a wall you can climb on below the Sit-Shoot Sharks and Misty.
Oh yeah, and then apparently you can like grenade jump a couple times in the key dupe area in Genso. It's like this is what I watch these races to see. Oishi brings up a good point. Nobody checked the Ilo Memorial Keystone. Hydra is spamming Alt-T, is expressing his frustration at the Vanilla Sunstone. Why did it have to be there? And that is going to take him to, well, does he have to go to Light Grenade still? I don't know. He does. Yeah.
I can check the tracker. Yeah,
I can
according
see
to
the
tracker,
top half of the tracker. He still has to go there.
I have it open on a separate web page because Only
That's
part of it
rad.
is visible to us.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, though. He's going to horror.
Has he?
He's not done the trees. He's gonna door warp and he's gonna get crushed by the forest trees flag.
Unless he knows something we don't know. He's in quite a surprise.
Unless the trackers missed him going to light grenade too, which I don't think happened because I'm pretty sure he didn't go. But this is just gonna double his opportunity to grenade jumps, so that's probably what he's after. He's going for the sick one. Okay, if he gets this, this is amazing. You can like thread the needle. Oh!
He gets the ramp into the lava.
What the man? He's like a little too high on the wall. I guess he's hitting the roof too quickly. But if he gets this angle right, he can go like over the rock that you drop to break the log. But he's like, all right, enough of that crap. He ran out of energy, but in randomizer, you don't need energy to grenade jump, so you can still get to the end with that. And a level up, apparently. A little bit more alt T spin. He just roost that. Whoa, wait, what? Did he realize that he didn't have? Yeah,
he also hit Alt P and realized he was missing a tree. Well, I have a feeling we'll see some of those grenade jumps on the way back through.
I thought he was like doing the like the roost like exit a little too early on the door warp thing, but no, he just realized that he missed a tree and he was like, "There's no point in being here." Oh, my heart can't take anymore, man. Oh no, the laser.
I have to say, having done a race and lost, it was very tempting to start to do some non-traditional strategies after I knew that my opponent had already finished. So I can't blame Hydra for some of these.
I'm not even sure if that's the case, because he was doing this the entire time.
I think going for that one grenade jump is quite bold, right. Even in
you're right.
that
Like going
situation.
like 6 attempts, yeah, I get it. Alright, here's the light grenade tree. He's gonna spam ult T like crazy on wall jump, right? Yep. Why? Why is it like this? So now back to Horu. More grenade jumps, I think. Oh yeah, he
Quite
does
likely.
have the Horde teleporter. For a sec I thought he had teleported to Swamp, and then I was like, wait, what? But no. Grenade jump? Oh, he's had enough of
not
the
go
first
for
one.
it.
Second grenade jump? Yeah, this is more reasonable.
Ooh,
Nice.
cuts it a little close with landing.
2 shot. Not a hole in one, but made par, so it's all good.
And looks like Hydra will wait for the game to save before exiting, although only barely.
Yo. Not
And
even
the first try door warp.
I don't even remember that he didn't have double jump and he couldn't go straight up at the final escape area there. I think
Yeah, I
I've
often
never
forget
once-
that myself.
Yeah, I've never once done a rando where I finished without double jump, where I didn't just charge jump straight up at the end of the game and then fall because I couldn't make it.
My favorite is when you have charge dash but no charge jump, and you just sit there for a little while, very confused at why the game won't let you jump there.
If you guys want to have some fun time, I recommend you head over to mixer.com/Oggendrakir right now to enjoy the special commentator edition of the Final Escape. Also, if you give him 30 consecutive viewers, I think you can get partnered on Mixer. So just do it.
I was actually wondering if Hydra was going to go for the fish strats into grenade jump, but I think he was sick of grenade jumping and just decided to end the game.
Richard doesn't even know how he did what he just did to the Mixer stream. He's like confused in the truck chat. It's like upside down and backwards.
Which, ironically, the combination of those two does almost make it so that it's the right direction. It's just that Ori is going in a whole new way.
Wait, did it just get fixed? I'll redo it.
Well, Hydra is holding right, waiting for Naru to show up.
Yeah. This is what the
And,
randomizer just does to you sometimes, man. You just meet your end.
And we apologize to all the viewers who have come over expecting to see the upside down stream and instead only see the backwards stream. I suppose Hydra's still holding right, but to us it looks like it's holding left.
Yeah, or down maybe. I don't know. So that'll do it for that match. Unfortunately, that'll be the end of Hydra's run in singles, but he is still playing in doubles, so we'll get to see more grenade jumps out of him in this tournament still. Chicken will be moving on, pulling off her second, I guess, as much of an upset as you can have in Rando. Second big upset in the singles bracket, showing you that just anything can happen.
And Chicken will face off against Fluffy Prower in the round of 8. And,
who did Fluffy go through to get through round of 16? It was you. Wait, it was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Thanks for bringing that up.
Sorry.
But, yeah, we'll still see Hydra playing on the Bramble Bros team.
Dude, they're gonna show us some good stuff. If there's anybody who loves memes almost as much as Hydra, it's Bob.
Yes. So that should be interesting seeing them play.
And we have joining us our victor, Chicken Supreme. How are you feeling, dude? You took out Hydra in a pretty sick race, I have to say.
I'm pretty surprised. Let me tell you, at the end of that race, I was in almost a panic at that point because I kept alt-tabbing to see whether he had beat me or not, and when I missed the grenade jump, I was like, should I try this again? And I was just so stressed out that I said, no, I'm just going to go walking through this. And then I was watching the race window to see whether or not he would finish. I thought for sure he was right on my heels at that point.
Yeah, it's really unnerving when you don't know and you assume your opponent is having as good of a time as you are, or maybe better, and instead we're all laughing because they're getting bodied by the randomizer. But I think I have to ask you about one particular moment in this race, and that's the 3 consecutive pickups: Glide, Clean Water, and Bash, right in a row. What were you thinking at that moment after you found Bash?
Well, I had debated whether or not to take that route or not. Like, I had been revisiting a lot of stuff at that point. I don't know if you were watching too carefully, but I ended up going a bunch of places where I could only get 1 out of 2 pickups. And then I started folklering on my way back and doing a lot of altaring and re-teleporting. And I was thinking I was wasting so much time doing that. And I was about 80% through that. And I thought, I guess I'm going to go visit the top of Ice List there and see what I can find. And then they just started rolling in. And I was like, this is pretty awesome. And these are a bit out of the way. I'm not sure Hydra got those. So that was the first time I thought I might actually be in the race. The first beginning of it, I was thinking I was so far behind.
So that was actually you catching up. Hydra had already found Bash there, and had missed the glide pickup though. So you did take an advantage there, and kind of that was the moment you caught up and put yourself back in it, making it a close race for a while.
Yeah, we thought that Hydra was winning by a lot because he found Bash much earlier, but then he never found Glide, he never found Double Jump, and he had a really rough time with the left side as a result.
Yeah, I can't imagine doing the left side without Glide and Double Jump. I was pretty happy to see those. I was a little bit worried about whether or not I would end up finding those or not.
Yeah, that was definitely pretty awesome right there. So moving on into the next round. You're going to be facing up against Fluffy in the round of 8. How are you feeling about that match?
A lot better than I was an hour or two ago. I don't actually know a lot about Fluffy. I know he has done a lot of randomizers, so I imagine it'll be a pretty good competition. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to say.
You were probably just thinking about this one because, if I was going up against Hydra in a tournament setting, I would not be thinking about my next match because against Hydra, the match could easily be your last.
Yeah, I gotta say, I did not expect to win this going into it. I was just hoping to not make a fool out of myself, so I was pretty happy. I'm obviously very happy about this.
Yeah, it was a very nice win. I liked your decision making, and a little bit of good decision making, a little bit of luck turns into a nice random time. So
I'm curious about a routing decision. Why did you choose to go to Misty before going up to the Sunstone?
I was regretting that quite a bit later. It's just something I typically do. For some reason in my mind, I always think to myself, well, Sunstone takes so long to get, even though actually it's pretty quick. So I alt-R'd, and then almost as soon as I did it, I thought to myself, I really should have gone and got Sunstone. And then later on, I was debating whether or not I should go to Forlorn, make a play for Forlorn, or go back up and check it. And obviously, I did go back up. Yeah, that was my biggest. I also skipped the Ginsu escape, and I was regretting that at the same time as well, thinking, which one of these am I going to pick? So,
yeah, Hydra actually ended up being fairly thorough with that kind of thing. He did the Ginsu escape for basically nothing that was up there. And he went up to Sunstone without an ability point and then left. So it was tragedy after tragedy for Bramble Bro over there.
There was one pretty funny part. I thought I was when I was heading back up to Sunstone, I forgot which platform I was on. For some reason, I thought I was on the platform with the teleporter, so I dropped down and there was the plant. I was like, well, I might as well blow up this plant while I'm here. And that gave me wind.
Yeah.
I was curious why you went and checked that. Turns out good routing can sometimes just be a happy mistake.
So, I think with that, if you have any final words for your fans, Chicken, let's hear them.
I'm just speechless right now. I just can't wait to go watch this video. GG to Hydra. It was, I think, a good race. So let me tell you, he had me pretty stressed out near the end.
All right. Thanks for coming into the interview, and congrats again on your victory, and good luck in future matches in this tournament.
Congratulations, Chicken.
All right, so with that will wrap up our stream for tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to be having another match from singles, which is going to be a very hotly contested match between Trojan Dude and Mad Insane. I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is, 10 Pacific a.m. So kind of an early morning / afternoon match. Nice time for the Europeans out there, I think. But yeah, stop by and catch that. That's going to be pretty sweet.
Should be a very exciting match. And then coming up a little later in the week, on Tuesday, we have the first doubles match of the quarterfinals. It'll be Team Skillless, which is myself and Rory, against Team Pacific, which is Trojan Dude and Shed. And that's at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Watch it all. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you guys next time.
Have a good night.
Because that's Dash, that's huge. I think he saw it in the screen as he was going down.
Oh, he forgot it! He doesn't.
Oh, they have that. And Dash was in the top. So brutal. There's no way he's gonna get that now.
Right? Beautiful. 7 XP. Oh, Wilson! Wilson, what are you doing? No! Don't forget. Always. Oh, Wilson, what are you doing? You just got wall jump. You can go in. You have charge jump. Go in the thing. Okay, he's got it. Oh, no. Still. Oh, free gen. Saving.
Man, he's doing.
Oh, Hellraiser saving him again.
Oh, he leveled up. He's
Jeez.
All the time. Please don't die. Go on.
So he has pretty much everything.
No, please! Oh, he could have saved it. He should have went to the right side wall. No. He's in disbelief right now as well. He has keys that he required and.
All right, but is he gonna skip over Bash? Oh no! He's walking past it.
Correct area at least.
Oh, the Bash line from Ghost is Razzie up. Oh no! Oh, yeah,
Not kicking it out.
You'll be able to see whether it was water bane or not.
Yeah,
Oh,
here
man.
we go.
What is it? It's not!
Experience.
It's not!
Oh, 50% chance of a forward seed. Yeah, looks like Fluffy now is abandoning the Fluffy way and embracing Team Forward. Is this going to be possible? But he doesn't have Bash.
It is possible. It is just the hardest thing in the world, and you end up.
What, really?
It up there.
What? Oh my god.
What? How did he do that so quickly?
Place of monument, but it looks like he is going to let the Froggy break the block. So he will get in that XP, and it's Bash!
You head up to the
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, Oshi did. That's lovely. Is he gonna do it? Please! No! It's so sad that he's making this choice, because it's going to put him way behind for the time being.
Commented a curse.
Why does this happen to us?
Oh, the rock is on the head of the frog.
Frog just balancing that rock on his head. But oh, good lord, there's so many screens. Alright. On the bottom right, you got Uncle Roddy and Hitachi Hex, and for some reason they get consigned to the small space.